Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and just yesterday Apple held their Back to the Mac event and they launched a whole host of new products including a new MacBook Air. Now I did cover the event live on Ustream, that video is on my YouTube channel now, but in this video I just want to cover the MacBook Air by itself to give you some real nice insight into my opinion about this new product. It is available to purchase now as well. It was immediate availability yesterday, so you can pick one of these up straight away. Now you can see on the screen I'm looking at the Apple website. This is a stunning new MacBook Air, two different models, an 11-inch and a 13-inch. Very thin. It's so nicely tapered at the front, and it doesn't have an actual hard drive in it. It uses solid state storage or flash memory for the storage of your files and data. Really nice design, extremely long battery life, and I'm sure you'll agree that they've done a fantastic job on the design front of this new laptop. No mention whether it's got a backlit keyboard during the presentation yesterday, but just a stunning looking machine. Now let me just go on to the features tab just to give you a look at some of the features of this new MacBook Air. Now this is the two MacBook Airs side by side. You've got an 11.6 inch version and also a 13.3 inch version. It's all flash storage. You've got the large multi-touch trackpad. 5 to 7 hours of battery life. That is absolutely fantastic. So on the smaller version you get the 5 hours battery life, 7 hours on the larger version, and if you're not using the laptop, if you've got it in standby mode, you're going to get 30 hours of standby. That is absolutely phenomenal. You get the iSight camera built in and also a NVIDIA GeForce 320M graphics card. So very nice design. This is a look at the multi-touch trackpad that we're all familiar with. A fantastic battery, as I said, and also that built-in display and camera. Stereo speakers built in as well. You can't actually see them in the design, but they are there, and this NVIDIA GeForce graphics card should give a good performance as well. Wi-Fi 802.11n as well, and minimal ports. The 11-inch version gets a USB 2 port, mini display port. The 13-inch version gets the addition of an SD card slot. If I move around to the left side, they're identical on both laptops, with just one additional USB 2 socket, a headphone socket, and also microphone on the side as well. So really nice job on the design. With regards to actual tech specs, let me just give you the actual physical sizes and weights of these two new models. Now the 11-inch version is just 0.3 centimeters, so 3 millimeters thin at the tapered end of the laptop, and 1.7 centimeters at the largest end, which is where the MagSafe connector goes in, and weight is just 2.3 pounds. If I go on to show you the 13-inch dimensions, we've got the same thickness, 3 millimeters at the front end, 1.7 millimeters at the fat end, if you can call that fat, and just 2.9 pounds in weight. Now pricing, this is where my opinion comes into things. I just think the pricing is way over the top. Let's have a look at the 11-inch model first. Now when you think of an 11-inch laptop, you're thinking of netbook territory. You can pick up Windows 7 based netbooks for round about £200 nowadays, and if you want a really good model, then they top out at around about £350, and that's going to get you a netbook with probably 1 GB or 2 GB max of memory, and a 250 GB hard drive, and probably an 11-inch screen, maybe a 10.1 inch screen. The MacBook Air 11-inch starts at £849. Okay, you've got 1.4 GHz Core 2 Duo processor and a nice NVIDIA 320M graphics card, but you're only getting 64 GB of flash storage on that base model, and you're paying £849, so roughly about £500 or more premium. It is going to perform better than a standard netbook, but you are paying a heck of a lot of money just to get the Apple design and build quality. If you step up to the 128GB model, this one here, it's going to cost you £999. Going up to the 13-inch model, this is a little bit different because you're getting a larger screen, higher resolution on the screen as well at 1440 by 900. But if you're going for the top end model with a decent amount of storage, this 256GB model, you're paying £1,349. I think the deal of the day on the Apple website at the moment is the standard MacBook, which is £849. It will compete performance-wise very easily with the MacBook Air, and it also, of course, has an optical drive, a much better processor, more memory, and more storage as well. So my choice would be not to get the MacBook Air, it would be to get a standard MacBook and have something just a bit thicker to carry around. Also bear in mind that you can also buy an iPad. If you buy a top-end iPad, you're only paying £699 for the one with 3G connectivity in there, or £599 if you go for the Wi-Fi only model. And with this you could add a Bluetooth keyboard or one of these new cases that you can actually connect via Bluetooth to the iPad, and then you've got more or less the same sort of form factor as a MacBook Air, but you've also got that touch screen and a device that you can take out of the case and use at leisure when you're perhaps relaxing of an evening. So for me, the new MacBook Air, fantastic design wise, really lovely looking machine, but ultimately overpriced by Apple. I think it's going to be a very exclusive market of business people that buy this machine and just need that really light laptop in their life. So not one for me, but a good job from Apple. Just something just to let you know that Apple did do a quiet update yesterday. It wasn't publicised at all, of the MacBook Pro, both the 15-inch and the 17-inch model. The standard specs, I think from memory, stay the same, but you can now upgrade in the configure to order options a 2.8 GHz Core i7 processor. Now in the UK it's going to cost you an extra £160, but it bumps it up to a really fast Core i7 processor. So worth noting that there was a very quiet update on those 15-inch and 17-inch MacBook Pros. Well, thank you very much for listening to me today. I hope you appreciate my opinion. Please do follow me on Twitter by following @Geekanoids, and you'll get all of my regular updates. And if you want to watch all of my videos on the YouTube channel and not miss out on any of my new ones, then please do subscribe to the Geekanoids channel. Until next time, have a great day.